Pay attention, you bastards.
And this is the same dude that was just talking shit on Black Boy Max's stream about how streamers be corny, about how content creators be corny, because Black Boy Max, he had to ask the question. He was like, you feel like the streamers is new rappers? And he like, y'all get money like rappers, but y'all niggas is corny.
Do you agree with that shit? Niggas be saying streamers are new rappers and shit?
Absolutely not. Streamers lame as hell.
Okay.
But streamers getting money. Y'all getting money like rappers.
Okay.
And I respect that.
I think that's the name of it.
Y'all definitely getting money like. But one thing about streamers is you can't fake cool. A lot of niggas don't be cool. But y'all getting to the bad. My nigga Kai getting to the BFG. And y'all, I tell you, y'all more popular.
Y'all niggas is be lame. How you call a nigga lame, then hop online, hop on a record, and put some goofy ass shit out like that? And then not just say it, but you gotta listen to this shit back and be saying to yourself, man, this shit hard. This shit hard. Even if you did it for the shock factor, you gotta say to yourself, like, nigga, nah. So for those of you who haven't seen it, Lil Yachty, or heard it, Lil Yachty pretty much had a George Floyd line in his song. Check it out.
I TSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd. I be tweaking, she get wet, she gon' wait for me.
I put my knee on her neck. Like, my nigga, what are you talking about, bro? That's why I be saying, niggas do goofy shit and be straight cornballs. But then point the finger and be like, man, these niggas over here corny. Always say this, bro. Always say this. I hate when a corny nigga call another nigga corny. You know, and corniness is subjective. Some motherfucker look at me, hey, this nigga corny, he be online, he be talking to the camera. This nigga be online, he be, you know what I'm saying, on just talking about everything. He commenting on it. Like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I guarantee you sitting across the computer, you sitting across watching me. No, nigga, but you corny, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Corniness is subjective. But my whole thing is this. What makes you corny? Right? Because bro just sat online and talked about how niggas is corny. Right? How streamers be corny. Streamers be lame. But then, nigga, you come with a lame ass line. Oh, I put my knee on her neck. So where do you draw the line at? That'd be my thing. And then to me, you know, again, even outside of the situation, Yachty cool. He got a decent style, but he not a cool nigga to me. Like, he cool, but he not a cool nigga. I hope y'all get this. He's like, you cool, like he cool, but he not like that's a fly nigga. That nigga. Psh, I fuck with ya. So again, as he tried to say, oh, y'all niggas get money like rappers, so y'all need streamers, content creators, y'all get money like rappers, but y'all niggas be corny. But like I said, you do corny shit. The same way you change your voice. You from Atlanta, nigga. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. To me, any nigga that gets around a certain group and tries to change their voice to fit into the group, nigga, you're lame. You're lame. However you try to slice the pie. And Yachty do that shit all the time. Like, nigga, you from Atlanta. Let's keep it 1,000. You're from Atlanta. But he get around people. Yeah, so like y'all, so y'all. Like, nigga, you don't fucking talk like that, nigga. But again, people will get around other people and try their best to like fit in. There's nothing wrong with knowing how to be a chameleon, right? And this is some advice for people who have trouble being in different rooms, right? There's nothing wrong, and I want y'all to hear me clearly, and I want y'all to hear the difference. There's nothing wrong with being a chameleon. There's nothing wrong with going to the hood, being able to fit in, going into corporate, being able to fit in, getting around black people and being able to fit in, and getting around white people and being able to fit in, getting around Spanish people, whoever it may be, niggas with suits on, niggas in the streets. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's called being a chameleon. There's nothing wrong with that. You should be. But whenever you go into any room, be yourself, right? I'm a nigga that'll hop online and be and popping shit, right? I'm the same person that could sit in corporate with a hat and a t-shirt on, and a pro club on, and an LA hat on. Why? Because when you know what you know, and when you are sharp, and when you understand business and understand how to really move, you don't have to change who you are. My voice does not change when I step into a room at all. There's no room that I'm stepping into where I'm like, yeah, so like, yeah, so, yeah, you know, yeah. And a lot of y'all niggas be doing it. A lot of y'all niggas hop on the phone, be in front of your boss, and be on some, oh yeah, so what happened was nigga, be yourself. Be yourself at all times. At all times. So to me, that's the corny shit. Not to get off subject, but I want to put that out there. Be a chameleon and understand how to be a chameleon, but never give up the essence of who you truly are. And if a motherfucker can't accept you for who you truly are, you don't need to be around them, or you don't need to be in that environment. Again, there's nothing wrong with being a chameleon, right? And you should understand how to be sharp in any room. Sharp, period. You should understand how to be sharp, period. There's a difference between, again, being sharp and changing the essence of who you are. And a lot of niggas do it. A lot of niggas do it for their job. A lot of niggas do it for certain environments that they're in. A lot of niggas feel like, hey, I got to change who I am. I'm going to talk like this in every room and still close deals because I understand it's about ownership. I understand it's about what you know. I understand it's about how sharp are you in your mind, and what do you know? How do you know how to get deals done? Not, oh, well, if you hire me, then I know that. I guarantee you, a nigga could put a suit on and stand next to me and feel like, oh, well, you know, I'm sharper than this nigga. He got a t-shirt with a hat on. No. It's two different perspectives. It's two different perspectives. You can't fuck with me on that level at all, because I understand. And again, especially for the younger people, understand how to be yourself, but add value to any room that you're in. Any room that you're in, it's about the value that you add. It's not about how well you can speak and talk, and how the bigger that's for. If you want to get a job and you want to be in a certain, hey, I want to get this job, I want to get hired, I want to impress them, yes, then maybe you should do that, and that might work for you. But if you're understanding how to get things done, your value does not change. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk a certain way, right? Your value is what you can bring to the table. Me, I've been able to get deals done in multiple fields. From construction to music to barbering to credit to lending with banks with a hat on and a t-shirt. There's nothing wrong. I'm not saying don't put a suit on. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you corny for putting a suit on. I'm saying be yourself at the end of the day. That's what this shit is about. So when we get back on the situation with Yachty, listen, bro, you call a nigga lame as hell. Oh, you lame, then them niggas are lame, then. But at the end of the day, My nigga, how do you feel like it's cool to hop on a song and talk about a black man that passed away? You know what I'm saying? For clickbait. Because understand it's clickbait. We get why you did it, my nigga. Like we get why you did it. Oh well shit, they gonna talk about me. That's why we talking about you. But people say all publicity is good publicity. I don't believe that. I don't believe getting online and making yourself a fucking cornball and doing corny shit is great publicity. Can you put your brain out there? Of course you can. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers lose respect for you. So it's like, nigga, we fuck with your music, bro. Your music is cool, my nigga. It's cool. You doing your thing. You're a young black man. You successful. But when you start saying doing goofy shit and then try to turn and point the finger, oh, they corny, they goofy. It's like, my nigga, come on, bro. You got to look at yourself a little bit, big dog. You got to. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, I'm just disgusted with homie because it's like, my nigga, it don't take you could have hit multiple other lines. You know what I'm saying? And still, and it's still been a hot record. We still gonna watch Black Boy Max's stream. You know what I'm saying? Again, and when you want to call motherfuckers corny, understand, nigga, we watched it because you was on Black stream. We not watching it just because, nigga, you was on an interview, a regular interview. So that's another thing, is a lot of rappers are trying to call content creators corny, but yet content creators, think about it. These niggas own their own shit. They're not going to sign a deal. For those of you who don't know, peep game. For those of you who are sitting back like, bro, what is bro talking about? Most people that are in the music industry, they go and get record deals, right? What happens is you're popping, right? You build up some type of buzz for yourself. Then a label owner or a label exec goes, oh, you're dope. You've been able to get to a certain point. You've been able to make a certain amount of money or do a certain amount of numbers. If I put my money behind you, or I'm sorry, if I put the label's money behind you, which is a fucking loan for those of you who do not know that are trying to get into music, it's a loan, right? A person says, hey, you're dope. I like what you're doing. They give you a loan, right? For those of you who don't know and are trying to get into music, please listen and follow, and please watch till the end. They're giving you a loan. So I want y'all to really understand this when rappers are called a content creator who really is an owner who owns his own shit 100%. Oh, you're corny. They're corny. Okay, cool. So you were moving, but you didn't have no dough because you didn't know how to get money like that. A nigga found you and said, hey, who was a businessman who said, hey, I believe in what you're doing. I'm going to take my money from wherever I got it from, right? I'm going to take my money and I'm going to put it behind you, right? But guess what? Because I'm putting it behind you, let's give numbers for context. Let's say I'm giving you $1 million because I think that you're dope and you're already moving, you're doing your thing. I'm going to give you $1 million. Peep, I'm giving you $1 million. Now, on that $1 million, I want you to give me back 2 million as an example for conversation's sake. I want you to give me back $2 million, but give me the 2 million back. But guess what? I own your masters and your publishing. So now, nigga, you're so smart and cool, right? But nigga, you don't own the shit that you do now, but you got a loan. So you feel cool, right? You feel great. You feel, oh shit. Oh, I'm winning. I'm up $1 million. Oh, I can paint my nails and wear skirts and shit. Whole time, nigga, you don't realize that for that advance that you got, for that loan that you got, that you could have went to motherfucking Wells Fargo to get if you understood credit, right? But niggas be slow and niggas be trying to, I'm too cool. I'm so cool. But don't get it. You could have fixed your credit, went and got some business funding, business credit cards, right? I'm not gonna get into it. Do the research. Fix your credit. Go get some business credit. Use that. Now, you still got to pay the loan back, but nigga, nobody owns your shit, big dog. for the slow niggas like Yachty that's trying to talk shit about another nigga that own his shit, it's the difference. So, point is that when you compare a content creator or a YouTuber or a person that owns their own shit. Follow me. There's a difference between this nigga and the guy that 9 times out of 10 doesn't own his own shit, right? He got a loan from an entity, a corporation, let's say Warner, let's say Capital, let's say Universal, whatever. In his case, QC. He got a loan. Here's a loan of $1 million. Pay me back $2 million, but here, I still own your masters and your publishing because I want to make money for a long time, however much that is. This nigga, he may not look as big as you, Black Boy Max, DDG, Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, so on and so forth. He may not look as big as you, but guess what? 9 times out of 10, he owns his own shit, right? He owns it. So what happens is when you have ownership, and if you want to entertain a label or want to entertain these other entities, guess what you can do? Hey, I'm already making 20 million a year. Let's move the number down. I'm already making 3 million a year. Right? But I own this. So for you to offer me a situation, it has to make me more than this. Right? Or it doesn't make sense. So you have more leverage. Point I'm making is this. I want people to really understand when a nigga get on here that paint his nails and nigga get on here that change his voice when he get in the room, have corny ass lines and wear skirts and shit and call this shit fashion and call niggas lame. Oh, niggas be lame. Bro, it's subjective, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. It's subjective. But don't call a nigga corny that is really smarter than you. If we keep it 1,000, don't call a nigga corny that's really making real moves while you getting loans and shit, which is nothing wrong with loans, right? It's nothing wrong with that. But don't call a motherfucker corny who's built a platform and building platforms for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And holding it down and doing what the fuck they want to do. They don't have to answer to nobody. So Plaque, DDG, Kai Cenat, etc. can get on here and say what the fuck they want to say. And say what the fuck they want to say. And guess what? Never have to leave the house and probably run up a bigger bag than you. Never leaving the house. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not here to just bash Yachty. I'm just here to give context and kind of just touch on it because I thought the shit was weird, man. Not just the whole. Now there's great parts of the interview and shit. I thought it was dope and shit. Great parts of the stream. But the point is that I don't like the whole calling niggas corny shit. Everybody's into different shit. Like I said, motherfuckers be like, hey Dre, you corny, you talking to the camera and this and that. Another motherfucker say, oh well nigga, you corny because nigga you do this and that and this and this. Nigga, you corny because it's all subjective. I think Yachty's corny. I think any nigga that steps into a room that changes their voice because they're around somebody is corny. I think that any nigga that disses a dead person that was killed by a white cop, you know what I'm saying? On some fucked up shit. Nigga had his knee on his neck for no reason. And you're the same skin color as that person. You know what I'm saying? And we know what that situation was. I feel like that's corny. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're gonna touch on that and say something like corny, my nigga, I don't care how you try to slice the pie. I don't care what new outfits you put on. It's like, nigga, you a cornball. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. As always, though, I always want y'all feedback. If I'm tripping, let me know I'm tripping. I always want y'all feedback. You know what I'm saying? But as always, man, I appreciate the love and support. I really do. I appreciate the love and support. I hope that this episode, y'all can kind of take the people that want to do music, that watch me, the people that, you know what I'm saying, like, I worked at a record label. I understand what I'm talking about. I understand marketing. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm new to this business of content creation, but I understand marketing. I understand business. I understand credit. I understand lending. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on here and talk business all the time, but that's actually what I work in outside of cutting hair. Cutting hair got me in the door to meet people because I happen to cut hair in a prominent area. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I can go back and forth and be like, damn, nigga, this nigga, he talk like that, but nigga, he really no bit, because again, you don't have to change yourself. Being sharp does not mean I have to change my voice. Being sharp, I want y'all to really get this, especially the younger generation. Being sharp does not mean I have to change my voice. Being sharp in business and understanding things does not mean I have to put a suit on every day and look the part and, oh, well, hey, you guys. No, it means, do you understand the value you can bring to the table? What is your value? When you step in a room, what value do you bring? Do you know how to close deals? Do you know how to bring value to any of your partners that you're dealing with in whatever business that you're moving in? It doesn't matter. It's all the same. In music, it happens to be I'm bringing value to the label. That's why they're giving me the money. They're giving me a loan because they see that I can bring value, which essentially my value is making them money. Because I don't have much money, I would take that loan and I would use that loan to further my music career, pay the loan back, and profit some money. That's what it is. So again, just know your value. If you feel like you don't have value, create value, learn skills. Create value by learning skills that can help other people make money. That's how you build in business. Is how can I create a value that makes other people money and obviously makes me money. The more people you can make money, right, the bigger your value is. It's that simple. All of that, I got to change my voice shit. I got to act a certain way. I got to do certain corny. You don't got to do that. It's that simple. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one.